0.8%. Sunday will also be no day of rest for Path riders. Fare card passengers will start paying $1.30 a ride. Cash fares will jump to $1.75. And in New York City, the base fare for subways and buses, including the B line, will continue at $2 a ride. And express bus rides stay at $5. But the 7-day Metro card goes up $1 to $25. The new 14-day card will be $47. And the 30-day Metro card takes the biggest hit. That's up $5 to $81. Ouch! As always, the pain will be a little less if you have Easy Pass. By the way, on the 16th of this month, the Verrazano goes up to $10 to cross it. If you want to figure out exactly how much more you're going to be paying, go to our website, 7online.com. At Penn Station, Phil Lipoff, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
6:36 is the time now. New York taxpayers footing much of the bill for an art exhibit that paints the NYPD as a racist, trigger-happy bunch of thugs targeting black New Yorkers. The exhibit is called The Blue Wall of Violence. It's in Brooklyn, created by artist Dred Scott. President Bush denounced him almost 20 years ago for an exhibit that involved burning the American flag.
Well, a penny prank could escalate today into a lunchroom boycott at a middle school in White House Station. Dozens of students were slapped with 2 detention periods yesterday after they paid for lunch with pennies. It was a protest, they say, against having too little time to eat and the rude treatment many say they get from the lunchroom staff.
I don't think it was their intention to do much harm. But there's consequences for the behavior when other kids are inconvenienced that way and couldn't get through the lunch line, or the lunch ladies having to count thousands of pennies.
Today, many students say they'll carry lunch to school so they don't have to do business with the cafeteria.
Wow. Watch those hairnets. It may be cold outside, but it could be the perfect day to take a dip in Flushing, Queens. This morning marks the opening of the city's first indoor public pool in 40 years. It's a $66 million facility. It's the Flushing Meadows Corona Park Aquatic Center, the biggest city rec center to date, complete with pool and ice rink. That looks beautiful. It's on Avery Avenue at 131st Street. Kids can use it for free. Adults have to pay a yearly fee. Not so bad.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
That is nice, yep. You're never more than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic and Bill. With your reaction with the forecast, Bill.
We should pay some of these tolls with pennies.
Yeah.
Go to the Verrazano Bridge with a bag, $10 worth of pennies. Yeah, count these out. I'll just read my book while I sit here in the toll. Here's what's going on this morning. 17 degrees in Manhattan, 19 around LaGuardia, 17 Jamaica, 17 right around Brooklyn across Jamaica Bay. But the wind this morning, about 7 to 8 miles per hour here in Manhattan, 12 LaGuardia, 9 here around Jamaica and over toward JFK. So it feels like 7 degrees in Newark, Elizabeth, Bayonne, on up to Fort Lee, 7 to 9 degrees. You can see over parts of the air, 6 in Queens and Brooklyn, and down toward Coney Island this morning. North and west, 11 New City, 0 Monticello, 10 Sussex, 5 Bridgeport across Fairfield County in Connecticut. So it's cold everywhere this morning. We're watching a clipper that's coming out of the Ohio Valley here. It's 23 in Cincinnati and snowing, 12 in Pittsburgh, 0, Erie, 3, Cleveland. All this snow gets to us toward the end of the evening commute tonight. So if you're going to be driving around tonight in and around the city or anywhere, it's going to be probably a little bit hazardous around this evening. So keep that in the back of your mind and your plans. 6:40 now, 20 minutes before 7 o'clock. Weather and traffic together. Debbie DuHaime is in for Joe Nolan and doing a great job. How is it out there this morning?
Good morning, Bill. Thank you. We're going to go right outside. I'll show you a problem spot at the Triborough Bridge. Triborough Bridge really slow here getting into the city right past the area that we see on the screen. It's an accident. That's why Triborough Bridge is very heavy. Let's go right over to the eastbound Staten Island Expressway. Still bumper to bumper out through the Verrazano. We'll open up the maps and I'll tell you what's happening on the Taconic South at 301. A car flipped over on 9 in Sleepy Hollow. Fire department activity continues. And on 9 in Jersey at 539, emergency utility work. For Channel 7 Eyewitness News, I'm Debbie DuHaime.
Thank you, Debbie. 6:40 right now. Still ahead on Eyewitness News this morning. Thunder down under. Bandits storm into a bar in Australia only to come face to face with a gang of bikers. Oi! Oi!
Also ahead, here comes the brides. Oi. And it's probably a good idea to stay out of their way. But stay with us. Stay with us. We're coming right back.
Bridezilla.
Many of you have long suspected that I, speaking impromptu, am actually being coached through that thing in my ear. Not only is this slander unworthy of reply, it is false. And more to the point, what?
Touch here. Can't feel the immediate response as you paddle shift your way through the 6 speeds? That's because there's only one place to experience the race-inspired IS. Your Lexus dealer. Where you can lease the 2008 IS 250 all-wheel drive for $349 a month for 24 months with $3449 due at signing.
How can they sleep at night? Tempur-Pedic's 8-inch 2-piece twin set is $566 more than my Bobo-Pedic. Why? Their full set is $800 more than mine. Ouch! Want queen? Theirs is $900 more. And their king set is $1,000 more than mine. Try theirs, then try mine. You'll ask yourself, how can they justify it? How can they sleep at night? They'd sleep great on my Bobo-Pedic, and that's the way it is.
If you're remodeling your kitchen, you can't afford to miss this information. It's the information retailers don't want you to see.
Prior to joining DirectBuy, we'd already priced out our whole entire house of cabinetry for this project, and it was going to come to a little over $60,000. But when we went back to DirectBuy, they came back with $38,000, and that was everything included. So the savings is almost too good to be true.
Imagine paying insider prices for items like kitchen cabinets, plumbing fixtures, countertops, and appliances. There's now a way to buy virtually everything you need at prices you never imagined possible. Call the number on your screen now to receive your free insider's guide to buying direct. Plus, you'll also receive a free visitor's pass for an exclusive tour of your local Direct Buy showroom. Call right now to get started buying the Direct Buy way. Stop paying retail and become part of Direct Buy, the private members-only showroom and design center. Don't wait another minute. Pick up the phone and call now.
They'll just attack your service record, sir.
I may not have served in the common sense of the word, but today, this is my uniform. It is a blue suit, and I wear it into battle every day as Commander-in-Chief. What do they want from me, blood?
It would help.
November. Visit telecharge.com. You're watching Eyewitness News this morning. But when you go to work, get AccuWeather, traffic reports, and all the news at your desk. Go to 7online.com. It's Channel 7 wherever you are.
Good Morning America coming up next.
For our preview, let's go live to Times Square and Robin Roberts. Hi, Robin.
Hey, Laurie. Hey, Ken. Good to see you on this Friday morning. Coming up on GMA, we have Royal Secrets Revealed. Exclusive look behind the palace walls with Queen Elizabeth. Up close and very personal here. Plus, we have a mystery in Maine. Was a foreign exchange student starved while he was studying in Egypt? Shocking photos revealing his dramatic weight loss, losing a third of his weight in just 4 months. So did his host mistreat him, or do other photos paint a much different picture? And then, too hot for TV, perhaps? Oh, never. The head of Victoria's Secret says their lingerie line is too sexy. So will the eye-popping brand start covering up their cover girls? And Ken and Laurie, the wait is finally over. Almost 1 million voted. And this morning we're crowning the champ of our mac and cheese challenge. Another champ, because we know the anchor champion was of the mac and cheese.
Yes.
For you too. It's a win-win for everyone.
You don't want to say anything, but
I'm not saying. I'm not one to talk.
Right.
I'm not one to talk, but
it is what it is.
That's it.
Thank you, Lord.
It is what it is.
A gal from Mississippi knows how to make mac and cheese.
Hey, Bill,
See,
you know.
I understand.
You feel me, Bill? You feel me?
I heard the Cuomo kid put fish in his.
Okay.
It was terrible.
It was good. The child spit it out when she tasted it.
Oh, my God.
Stung like a bee sting.
It was
Let it go.
Let it go. Mac and oysters does not work.
Thanks, Bill. Love your hair.
We'll see you at 7.
Great show. Good weekend.
Do you know that I had to go home and make mac and cheese that day because I had such a craving after watching them doing it? It looked good. They all look good to me.
Yeah. Mac and cheese.
And I do too. And because I spent my college years on that 65-cent box of mac and cheese from Kraft. You would have that, right? And then hit the road. So now to have nice gourmet mac
makes
and
a big
cheese.
difference. Yes.
Really
They call it pasta e formaggio.
Is that what they call that?
Is that what they call it?
Mac
Yeah,
and cheese.
Oh, that sounds good. Well, it is leap year, and I want to share this story with you this morning. She's been cheated out of 21 birthdays, it says, as a leap year baby. But this Friday, Michelle Birnbaum is due for the best present of all, a newborn daughter. Today, the New Jersey lawyer was born on February 29th, 1980. meaning she's been around more than 27 years, but she's only had 6 birthdays, technically. So today, on her 7th birthday, she's going to have a baby of her own.
Oh, that's
She's
precious.
a leap year mom, going to have a leap year baby. The Weehawken woman said that she had a scare when she took a tumble because of the cumbersome baby weight, but she is fine. Her husband, of course, is Jason, a New York lawyer. They're thrilled that they're going to be having leap year mom, leap year baby.
Wow.
That is the best present of all.
Yes, indeed.
Good
Here's
luck.
what's going on for all you leap year babies today. Donald Carson, my best friend in high school, happy birthday to you. Here's what's going on this morning. We're going to have a day where we have sunshine. It's going to be a day where it's going to be a very cold morning, but without the wind. So sometimes it can be quite a cold morning when you have high pressure settling in, a clear sky, cold air, and the winds settle down and the temperature really falls off with a clear sky. So as we look this morning, you can see the steam there going just a little bit. They're headed out to the east. So we got a light northwest wind across the city this morning. Very light as we look south and east. 17 degrees. The humidity is at 49%. The barometer has been rising. 3054 is a sign of strong high pressure across the area. The winds are calm this morning, but you can see here just a little bit of a light wind pushing the steam off the building. Sun's officially up now, and we're going to have a pretty good day. Other temperatures around the area, it's about 4 degrees to -5 degrees, 6 degrees up here around Monticello and Sullivan County. You get down into the city, it's in the teens, 16, 14 down across central New Jersey. Here's our futurecast. Here's what the computer models are putting out for the day today. Clouds are going to be increasing as we go along this afternoon. Much of the day is dry till we get toward the end of the evening commute. And that's when we see the snow coming through the area, and it's gone by Saturday afternoon, and we'll be looking at what's going to be some nice sunny weather by tomorrow afternoon. But we could be looking at a pretty good amount of snow across the area as we go along. We'll have sun and clouds by noontime. It's going to be around 29, 34 and cloudy later on today. This morning, it's 1 degree north and west, 6 degrees north and west toward Syracuse and Buffalo, 7 in Detroit, 7 degrees above where it was this time yesterday in Detroit. It's 2 below where it was this time, 2 degrees colder this hour than it was yesterday. So we had that nasty wind chill around the area, but you see now the winds are light at about 7 to 11 miles per hour. So the clipper that we're talking about bringing the snow for later on today is going to cut across the Ohio Valley, and it's going to move right across the area this evening, mostly around 6 o'clock tonight. Now the light snows are occurring here in Detroit, around Chicago, headed toward the mountains here West Virginia. This high will give us a sunny day until afternoon, and that's when the clouds will increase ahead of this, and this system pushes through. 34 with some late snows. Looking at 1 to 3 in the city, 3 to 6 north and west. And tomorrow, we're going to have this thing out of here by afternoon. The sun comes out. It's going to be great for being around and doing a lot of sledding, playing in the snow tomorrow. Why not? Cold sunshine today. Snow starts around 6 o'clock. We're at 34. 1 to 3 inches of snow around the city and coastal sections, Long Island, Jersey Shore. I would say, Fairfield County and west of the city, north of the city, it's going to be snow 3 to 6 inches. Snow early tomorrow morning, then sunshine by afternoon. And we're around 41 degrees. We'll have a milder day on Sunday, 46, 52 on Monday. That's going to melt a little snow. And we're at 48 on Tuesday. Hope you have a great leap year day. What do you do on leap year day? Do you some kind of celebration?
I don't know. I'm not a leap year baby. I don't know what they do.
We use any day for a celebration.
Well, that's true. Well, we know what we do.
Leap year, skip work, anything, something.
Why not? It's extra special.
We'll go out and celebrate at lunch today.
All right.
We like that.
We do that very well.
Yes, we do.
Newscopter 7 High Definition is over that church fire now in Sleepy Hollow.
And John Del Giorno has an update for us. John?
Ken and Laurie will update you on the situation here. Live pictures as we look down in high definition. Fire in a church complex in Sleepy Hollow. This began around 4:30 this morning, 245 North Broadway, Route 9. The complex is known as the New Hope Fellowship, but it is home to a Korean American church, and you can see fire damage here in the rear of the building. Fire has been very stubborn up in the attic area. We've been watching firefighters go inside working with hoses. You can still see, as a matter of fact, in that picture, you can see some water coming out of the attic. Firefighters also on the roof chopping through with axes, trying to ventilate that upper area, that attic area. No word on injuries here. There are none reported at this moment, but the fire is still not yet under control. We've been mentioning all morning also, traffic through the area will be a mess. Route 9, North Broadway, that's shut down in both directions. And we are live over Sleepy Hollow. John Del Giorno, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, John. 6:50 right now. Still ahead. We're going to get a check of today's business news with Joya Das, live at the NASDAQ.
Ken and Laurie, who makes the safest cars? We'll tell you when we come back, but first, we're looking at your favorite stops.
Stay with ABC7 this morning, starting with Good Morning America. Then live with Regis and Kelly, Rachel Ray, The View and Eyewitness News. All right here on ABC7.
It has a class-exclusive sync sound system and a class-exclusive Vista roof. And when you consign and drive a new Ford Edge SEL for just $369 a month with no money due plus no charge maintenance, the new Edge is one class act. Only at your Tri-State Ford dealer.
What do you call the perfect recipe for value? At ShopRite, it's always having low prices, great variety, the freshest selection. It's finding everything for the perfect meal and even meals to go. When it comes to value, you'll find ShopRite has everything you need.
For 4 days only, February 27th to March 1st, a 3 to 5 pound package of fresh 80% lean ground beef, only $1.99 a pound, and Progresso Classic Soups, just 94 cents.
Always fresh and always for less. ShopRite.
I am discovering a new world.
I am part of the revolution.
I am joining the fight for our freedom.
I am so writing that again.
Yes!
I'm doing better than you, Dad. I am so glad we came.
I am a Williamsburg vacation. Brave gravity. Celebrate America's birthplace. And lots more. Book your getaway now.
With all-wheel drive, stability control, and the best horsepower in its class, Ford Edge is quicker than a BMW X5. And now you can sign and drive the new Ford Edge SEL for just $369 a month with no money due plus no charge maintenance. Only at your Tri-State Ford dealer.
All new. It's our Big Give kickoff party.
Now your all-access pass behind the scenes of Oprah's new primetime series.
Welcome to the Big Give.
You will be inspired.
Next Oprah.
Today at 4, right here on ABC7.
Well, a case of bad timing in Australia where a pair of robbers targeted a sports bar in Sydney. Get this. They rushed into the bar. They came face to face with more than 50 burly, not so happy bikers. The Southern Cross Cruiser Club was having its monthly meeting at the bar. The bikers grabbed anything in sight. Tables, chairs, bottles, went after the would-be thieves. Police say one suspect was so scared, ran right through a window.
Boy, creaky. I've got to get out of here.
Poor planning. It's that time of year again. We are talking about the running of the brides.
Boy, creaky. We got to get out of here.
Of this situation, too. Thousands of brides-to-be braving today's dangerously cold temperatures, camping out at Filene's basement for their annual wedding gown sale. Doors open at 8 a.m. at the Union Square store with more than 2,500 designer dresses slashed up to 95% off.
Wow.
There you have it.
It's a bargain.
95%.
Get two.
Yeah, might as well. You never know.
6:53, we check in with Business Week's Jerry Doss live from the NASDAQ. Jerry?
Which crowd would you rather be running from? That's my question. Good morning, everyone. Oil has hit a record high of $103 a barrel. This after Fed Chief Ben Bernanke signaled that more cuts are on the way. Overseas, the Japanese markets really reacted with a big slide, down about 322 points in the last session. They, of course, were reacting to the U.S. markets yesterday, which were also in the red. The Dow lost 112 points and NASDAQ was lowered by 22. In the latest Consumer Report survey, 2 Japanese automakers ranked high in performance and reliability. Honda was number 1, Toyota number 2. The magazine said the big 3 American automakers scored the lowest. If you've been to the pizza or bagel shop lately, you'll notice that the price of both has gone up. That's because a bushel of wheat spiked to a record $25 this week. Wheat generally trades anywhere between $3 and $7 a bushel. But if you're a leap year baby, one pizza chain doesn't want you to feel left out. So today, Papa John's is giving away a free large pizza with 1 topping to anybody born on February 29th. Now, you have to order that pie online at papajohns.com and pick it up in order to verify your day of birth. They have specials for people whose birthday it's not today, too. Live at the NASDAQ Market Site, I'm Business Week's Joya Doss for Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Joya, thanks. Top stories when we come back.
The Business Week Report, sponsored by Toyota.
You know why smart people car shop in winter? There are lots of cars and smaller crowds, and that means great deals. In fact, Toyota's President's Week special has been extended, which means you'll find incredible savings like a $199 per month lease on a well-equipped Camry LE, or $1,000 cash back. So for extended President's Week savings, you need to see your Toyota dealer now. Toyota, a smart way to keep moving forward.
It's Empire's half-price home interiors sale. Save 50% on hardwood laminate and ceramic tile flooring and make your money go a lot further. Like down the hall, into the den. Shop at home and choose from a great selection. All durable and easy to care for. And we install next day. You'll save 50% with no payments till April 2009. Empire's half-price home interiors sale. Call now and get more floor for less.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
From Walt Disney Pictures.
Shiver me timbers.
On March 7th comes a trip unlike any other.
It was an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
College Road Trip is one fun ride. Oh no, it's hilarious, heartwarming, and the first must-see comedy of 2008.
Can I help you out with gas money? We charge hugs in this family.
College Road Trip.
Going down the street.
Rated G. March 7th.
Whoa, come on, hang in there, champ. That was just a lucky punch.
One more round to go.
Try the water. Come on. Try the smelling salts. On back. Come on, champ.
He's out like a light.
What's that?
The Subway sandwich.
Give me that.
Breathe it all in.
Pastrami and roasted garlic bread. Okay, come on, champ.
Excite your senses with the Subway Big Hot Pastrami Sandwich, now on roasted garlic bread. It's a foot long with a mound of delicious hot pastrami, fresh toasted with melted cheese, all on our tasty roasted garlic bread. Pick one up today.
Subway, eat fresh.
Looking at top stories for you, and a fire erupts at a church in Sleepy Hollow.
Now, John Del Giorno is in Newscopter 7. He's been over the scene for a bit. How's it working on right now, John?
Well, Ken and Laurie, we have some new tape and some new information on this. First, we'll go to the live pictures from Newscopter 7. You can see the fire still burning, some smoldering in the rear of the property, some smoke that can be visible. We're going to show you some ground tape. Fire first broke out here around 4:30 this morning. This complex is known as the New Hope Fellowship. It's also home to a Korean-American church. Grew to a 2-alarm assignment, and firefighters are still here on the scene, called from several surrounding communities to fight this blaze. There are no injuries here, but the fire has still not yet been brought under control. We've been talking all morning about the problem, the effect on traffic. Route 9, North Broadway, that's shut down in both directions. The church sits right on North Broadway. Tarrytown schools have just announced that there will be a 2-hour delayed opening here in town due to the fire. So again, Tarrytown schools with a 2-hour delayed opening due to this fire department activity. And we are live over at Sleepy Hollow in Westchester County. John Del Giorno, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, John. And from Hoboken to Hooters, a new trouble for a disbanded SWAT team caught in some racy photos.
Lisa Colagrassi live in Hoboken with that story. Lisa?
And Ken and Laurie, right after those racy pictures came out, the city disbanded the SWAT team. Now, some of the members face disciplinary charges. The internal investigation, they say that the public safety director now says that there will be charges against a number of officers who participated, but also charges against the 5 Latino officers who initially complained. The city's public safety director would not name names, calling it a personnel issue. The Hooters photos were taken as the SWAT team made a trip to the New Orleans area to help victims of Hurricane Katrina. For now, we're live in Hoboken. Lisa Colagrassi, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Lisa. 6:58 now. We check the roads now with Debbie DuHaime.
Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Laurie. Let's go right outside, take a look, see what's happening. Triborough Bridge still heavy into the city, but an accident was cleared. Staten Island Expressway East all jammed trying to get out toward the Verrazano. Some sun glare to contend with. The Bell Parkway West heavy out by Kennedy Airport. Now alternate side in effect. Mass transit on time. New Jersey Turnpike looks good, but 22 West over in Hillside. It's an accident in the process of being cleared. Try 78 instead. For Channel 7 Eyewitness News, I'm Debbie DuHaime.
Thank you, Debbie. Bill?
All right, here's what's going to happen today. You're going to need the coat and the gloves and the hat. It's a chilly morning outside, but it certainly is pretty. This is our camera at Times Square looking southeast. It's a nice sunny filled day. Now, by afternoon, we get cloudy, and the temperature is going to be around 34. Here's Newscopter 7 this morning. Take a look there. Throgs Neck Bridge. Things looking good around the area this morning. Oh, that's the Tappan Zee Bridge. Isn't that nice on the Hudson River? I was just kind of throwing it out there, you know. There's a lot of great bridges around our area. There's some snow coming in tonight for 6 o'clock tonight. And then we'll have snow overnight tonight. 1 to 3 inches in the city, 3 to 6 north and west. That will last into Saturday morning. Kids can enjoy sledding on Saturday, sunshine by Saturday afternoon. We'll have some more pictures of other outstanding bridges in our area throughout the day here on Eyewitness News.
Yes, we will. Thank you, Bill.
Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend.
That is the news for now. I'm Ken Rosato.
And I'm Laurie Stokes. Thanks for being with us on this Friday morning. Have a terrific weekend. We're back in 25 minutes with another update. Good morning, America. Coming your way.
Hey, that's the Tappan Zee Bridge.
Yes.
I thought it was a GW.
You're watching Channel 7, #1 in New York.
This morning, double trouble. Prices soar as the economy slows. Gas prices head for new records, and Americans are struggling just to get by. This family's grocery bill jumped $300 in just 4 months. We'll tell you what you can do. Breaking news, mere hours after the world learns Prince Harry is fighting on the front lines, he is ordered home from Afghanistan. And more royal secrets revealed. We have an exclusive look behind the palace walls with Queen Elizabeth, up close and very personal. And too hot for TV? The head of Victoria's Secret says their lingerie line is too sexy. Will the eye-popping brand start covering up their cover girls?